I make the frosting from scratch. Then she'd shoot that face at him. I'm practically insane.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. This is what's known as a robbery. Do not move, do not move.
Guy's absolutely hilarious. I watched him as a kid. He fucking made me laugh my ass off. My dad came in the room. I had to change the channel because he was like, "What are you laughing about?" I'm like, "You'll never understand, old man. You'll never understand." Ladies and gentlemen, you might know him from Baskets. Please give it up for Mr. Louie Anderson, everybody.
I'm from a family of 11. And I know, that's what people always say, wow. Women always, wow. And I'm not the first celebrity in our house. My brother, the Safecracker, he was the first celebrity. Because he was a really, pretty good Safecracker. So, anyways, when you're doing that, when you have that kind of family member, they become these kind of celebrities in their own right, Like my brother brought me a brand new bike, and I never had a bike. And he'd come and he'd give my parents money. We were super poor. We were so poor that I gave my mom a coupon book for her birthday. I'll wash the dishes. I'll do the laundry. I'll kill Dad for you. Louie, you wouldn't really kill your father, would you? I would for you, Ma. There's no expiration date on the coupon. And one day I came home from school, I thought it was all over with. My dad goes, "There he is, Hitman Louie. You're gonna kill me, huh, Louie? Here I am." I remember I was 10 years old, something like that. And the FBI came to our house. And that's a weird thing right there. Because the FBI, you just don't think they're gonna show up. You just don't. You never think, if somebody said, "Tell me who you think's gonna show up," it's way down on the list. It's way after ATF. So I was home, 10. Yeah, that's all I talk about is 10. What? Sure. And when you're 10 in a family of 11, you're told to shut up all the time. What are you guys doing? Shut up! They do that fake move towards you. Ooh. You have to learn not to flinch. You have to go. Because I don't know why this is, but when you flinch, they get to punch you. You realize they make up these rules. That's it. That's why I can't move this arm up any higher. It's true. So the FBI comes to our house. And I go downstairs because I'm the door answerer. My dad, "Oh, God. I got to put some pants on." He never had anything but boxers and a T-shirt. He was ready for summer. They come, I go up there. "What? Son? I'm not your son. We'd like to talk to your parents." "What about?" "Son, I'm not your son. Could you get your father?" "Dad, there's Mormons here." They come, and then they say to him, "Sir." "Yeah." "My dad." "Yeah." "We're the FBI." "Is that so?" "FBI. Huh. You got my letters, huh?" Because he used to write letters to the government all the time, but my mom would usually intercept them, or we would. "Here, Mom, read this." "We'd like to come in." "I'm sure you would. I'm a veteran, you know." "Well, thank you for your service." "Yeah." "What do you want?" "We're here with a search warrant. We're looking for your son." "Well, he's not here." "Yeah, he's not here. Why don't you leave him alone?" That was my whole stance for the whole thing. "Why don't you leave him alone? You didn't do it." And then my mom comes out of the kitchen, the sweetest person in the world. You love her. "What's going on here? Who's here?" And my dad goes, "It's G-Man." That's what my dad was. G-Man, I'll never forget that. "G-Man." And she goes, "What?" "It's the FBI. They're looking for your son." It's her son now. "Well, I haven't seen him. But come on in, boys. Would you like a nice cup of coffee?" And my dad grumbles, "Oh, for God's sakes. Why don't you ask him to stay over?" "Oh, maybe I will." So my mom brings him in. "Do you like Folgers? It's good to the last drop." So they come in. My mom's very smart. "Now this must be a terrible job, huh? Because nobody's ever happy to see you, are they?" "Well, not really, ma'am." "Well, it must be terrible. Would you like a nice piece of chocolate cake?" "It's Duncan Hines. I make the frosting from scratch." Then she'd shoot that face at him. "I'm practically insane. That's my husband. That's why." So she cuts him the cake, and it was the best cake. Seriously. She goes, "Can you guess what's in the ingredients to the frosting?" Oh, God. I'm playing the feud. They go, "Well, chocolate." "Well, that's right." "Sugar." "Hmm." "And that's it, isn't it?" "No." "You know what I put in there? A tiny splash of Folgers." Tell your wives about it. They'll love it. So they're there. My brother's there. My other brother's there. My dad's in there. There's a noisy dad. Well, we better get looking. We'd like to execute the warrant right now. "They're gonna kill him!" "No, son, I'm not your son." So they start looking. Now, this is the thing about our house. Like, my mom was a pack rat. You know, a bad one. Not a hoarder, though, because we had aisles. "I'm coming down 7!" Anyway, so they go to the basement first, and my mom is the best. She goes, "When you're down there, if you find a saucer that'll match this cup, will you bring it up?" I love you, Ma. She was lovely crazy. So they're down there, they're sweating when they come up, you know, like I am right now. And they come up, and honestly, they're just like, "Oh, God. Well, there's 4 more bedrooms to look through." And they go, "Okay." So there we start going, and I'm right behind the FBI. "What do you get paid for this? Make a lot of money? You ever shoot anyone?" "I can't discuss that." "You did then." I'm not stupid. You guys should take my dad. He steals napkins. That's what he used to do. He'd come out of a restaurant and he'd go, ha ha! Now, my brother's there. He's upstairs. We hid him in the hall closet under about 1,000 pounds of clothes. Anyway, so they get to the closet, the big closet. There's a big, giant closet in the hall. They open the doors. He's not here. You know, I'm 10. I'm nervous now. He's not here. I'm telegraphing the whole thing. My brother is going, they start poking around in there. He didn't do it. I was with them. We were fishing. At night, we're night fishing. So they're going through the closet. And you know, the clothes are up to there. And you know when you dig through clothes, there's something creepy about it, don't you think? When they're not your clothes, there's something where you go, you know, and they're moving it around. And the guys look at each other and go, let's go down and have another piece of that cake. And they go downstairs and have cake and coffee, and my mom's talking to them. Well, boys, how's your mother doing? She says to them. Oh, she's good. Tell her I said hi. And they have another piece of cake, and my dad whispers to my other brother. That's all I could hear. And then my brother gets in our Buick and screeches out of there. And of course, just reflex, the FBI jump up, run out, and get in their car and go after him. And then my brother throws the clothes off and comes down the stairs and goes out the back door and escapes. And my mom goes, that cake is good, isn't it? And that's my family. And my brother, the great thing is that my brother turned his life around and he started, you know, teaching the police. He started telling them basically how dumb they were. That's what he explained to me. But I love my brother. I miss him. And I dedicate this show to him. Love you guys. Thank you.